You guys, welcome back to Chaos. This is now your Dennis McCann versus Baluta fight prediction now for you guys. And yes, this will be on TNT Sports this Friday. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. To be fair, it's certainly a big step up for Dennis McCann coming into this fight. To be fair, Baluta, yeah, he's definitely going to be McCann's toughest test. It has basically probably been set up for Dennis McCann to win this fight because obviously, he's probably going to be one of Frank Warren's biggest stars coming up, to be fair. And, Baluta is kind of a bit of a gatekeeper, to be fair. He's been in there with the likes of Leon Davis and Michael Conlan. So, yeah, and he's lost. But Baluta's never been knocked out. And so it's going to be interesting to see what McCann can do. So, Dennis McCann, he's 14-0, and he has had 8 knockouts out of his 14 wins. And Baluta, he is 16-4, and he's only had 3 knockouts in his 16 wins, but he's never been knocked out in his 4 losses. So he's certainly an interesting one, Baluta, because Dennis McCann obviously likes to fight on the front foot, and Baluta likes to fight on the back foot, and yeah, it's pretty easy to put on the back foot, but Baluta does always give you a lot to think about coming forward, and that is a good thing about Baluta. He's a good counter puncher off of the ropes, and I think he will be able to cause McCann a few issues if McCann's not careful. But overall, McCann, he's got a very good, interesting style to watch. To be fair to him, he's very entertaining to watch. He's got a good style. He can come in hands down, and he's got really good head movements, and McCann's a real good fast combination puncher who can cause Baluta issues, because Baluta, in my opinion, he is there to hit, he is vulnerable, and he can be pretty easy to hit. Dennis McCann, he's very good at reading punches very, very well, and he could show that he is a level above Baluta, because he's very good at reading. He's very good at parrying, and like McCann, he is definitely one for the future, in my opinion. But I feel like his power is really going to get tested in this one, though, Dennis McCann, because what a statement it will be if he can be one of the only guys who can actually, knock out or stop Baluta or anything. Because Conlon couldn't do it, Davis couldn't do it. Baluta beat Brad Foster. Baluta's been in there with some good ones, to be fair. And Conlon went the distance with Baluta, and Davis went the distance with Baluta. So Baluta's definitely there to really go on and test McCann, in my opinion. And to be fair, even though Baluta, he's only got 3 knockouts out of his 16 wins, but he has shown that he has got a fairly good overhand right. To be fair, Baluta, he has got a good overhand right. So it's gonna be interesting to see if Dennis McCann will get hit coming in with that, because Baluta's always there, giving you a lot to think about with his feints and all on the ropes, and his fairly high punch volume. He does like to throw a lot, and Baluta does like to bring you into a bit of a dogfight on the ropes. And Baluta is very good. Baluta is very, very, very good on the back foot. So it's gonna be a really good, interesting test for Dennis McCann, which he should pass, in my opinion. Dennis McCann should win this fight, but it certainly will be difficult. I feel like, yeah, as I said, Baluta leaves himself a bit open. McCann's really fast with his combos, and I reckon McCann could drop Baluta in this fight, to be fair, and possibly I reckon McCann could actually stop Baluta. I feel like McCann, he's very awkward coming forward, and Baluta's going to be giving McCann a lot to think about, but McCann's also going to be giving Baluta a lot to think about. And personally, I do think that McCann is on another level to Baluta, and it's going to be interesting to see the levels that Dennis McCann can actually go to. He's certainly a really, really interesting one to watch, in my opinion. But yeah, overall, I feel like McCann's really going to want to put it on Baluta, and I don't know, it's going to be interesting. I don't think McCann will, fully, respect the power of Baluta. I believe that McCann has got a good enough chin on him to be able to take Baluta's shots, because obviously, Baluta hasn't really got, the best knockout ratio, has he? But but he does need to be wary of, but McCann does need to be wary of what he does get caught with when coming in, though, and, pushing the pace and getting on the inside. But McCann is very good at, controlling the range and the distance of the fight, and that is what he will do. And he needs to fully put it on Baluta when he's on the ropes. And I do personally think that this is a good fight for McCann, because I feel like he's just too good off the back. McCann's just too good off the front foot, and I personally don't think Baluta will be able to cause McCann too many issues to be able to win the fight. And I feel like McCann's just too good at he's just too good at getting under punches, and I just feel like Baluta's going to have a hard time being able to hit Dennis McCann, in my opinion. Yeah, like I really do. I feel like McCann's just going to be way too quick for him. He's going to be able to work the body well, and I mean the uppercut of Dennis McCann, he's got a good uppercut as well. Yeah, I feel like McCann's going to be way too quick for him. He's going to be in and out off of him, because he does not want to stand and trade with Baluta, and he's not going to do that, I'm sure. But I do have a feeling that Dennis McCann will actually get Baluta out of there, to be fair. And I think it is a 12-round fight. I'm going to say probably round 7, Dennis McCann gets him out of there and stops him. But it's certainly going to be a hard ask to do. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, King. I'll speak to you on the next one. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace out.